ALAT Certification Practice Test 2026. Question 1. What does ALAT stand for in ALAS certification? Assistant Laboratory Animal Technician, Advanced Laboratory Animal Training, Animal Life and Treatment, Animal Laboratory Associate Technician. ALAT is the first level of certification provided by ALAS. Question 2. Which federal agency enforces the Animal Welfare Act, AWA, FDA, USDA APHIS, CDC, NIH? USDA's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, APHIS, enforces the AWA. Question 3. What is the primary function of the IACUC? Funding research, reviewing and approving animal protocols, cleaning cages, performing surgeries. The Institutional Animal Care and Use Committee ensures ethical standards. Question 4. Which species is not covered under the Animal Welfare Act? Dogs, non-human primates, rats bred for research, rabbits. Rats, mice, and birds bred for research are currently excluded from AWA. Question 5. SOP in a lab setting stands for Standard Operating Procedure, Species of Protocol, Safe Operating Policy, Systematic Outreach Plan. SOPs are detailed written instructions for routine tasks. Question 6. What is the gestation period of a mouse? 10 to 12 days, 19 to 21 days, 28 to 30 days, 60 to 63 days. Mice typically have a gestation period of about 19 to 21 days. Question 7. A double corridor system in a facility helps to save space, prevent cross-contamination, increase speed, lower utility costs. One corridor is clean and one is dirty to minimize pathogen spread. Question 8. What is the standard frequency for changing mouse cages? Every day, once or twice weekly, once a month, only when requested. Cages are usually changed 1 to 2 times per week depending on housing. Question 9. Ad libitum feeding means restricted calories, food available at all times, feeding once a day, tube feeding. Ad libitum means animals have free access to food/water. Question 10. Which method is used for permanent identification of a mouse? Sharpie marker, ear notch or microchip, collars, memory. Ear notching, tagging, or microchips are permanent methods. Question 11. What is husbandry? Performing surgery, daily care and maintenance of animals, scientific data analysis, genetic engineering. Husbandry includes feeding, cleaning, and health monitoring. Question 12. The Guide for the Care and Use of Laboratory Animals is published by PETA, National Research Council, NRC, the White House, Department of Labor. The guide is the gold standard for lab animal programs. Question 13. Which term refers to an animal that carries a foreign gene? Inbred, congenic, transgenic, outbred. Transgenic animals have DNA from another source inserted into their genome. Question 14. What is not abiotic? Animals with no germs, animals with known microflora, wild animals, sick animals. Not abiotic animals are germ-free or have a defined set of microbes. Question 15. A sentinel animal is used to monitor the health of the colony, protect the lab from intruders, be the primary research subject, breed new lines. Sentinels are placed in the room to detect infectious diseases. Question 16. Which of the following is a sign of pain in a rodent? Piloerection, hunched back/ruffled fur, increased grooming, high activity levels, clear eyes. Hunched posture and ruffled fur are common signs of distress/pain. Question 17. What temperature is typically used for an autoclave? 100 degrees Celsius, 121 degrees Celsius, 150 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Celsius. 121 degrees Celsius 250 degrees Fahrenheit at 15 psi is the standard for sterilization. Question 18. Zoonosis is a disease that only affects animals, can be transmitted from animals to humans, is caused by lab equipment, is genetically inherited. Zoonotic diseases, like rabies or B virus, jump from animals to humans. Question 19. Which professional is responsible for the overall maintenance of animal health? Principal investigator, laboratory animal veterinarian, CEO, security guard. The vet provides clinical care and advises on health. Question 20. What does AALAC do? Writes the law, provides voluntary accreditation, issues fines, sells animals. AALAC International is a private nonprofit that accredits animal programs.